Rated M for mature.
Sniper Elite Resistance is out of the shadows alongside an all-new Target Führer mission. This time, the SOE has received intel that the tiny mustachioed man is set to make his big screen debut filming a series of propaganda shorts, a last-ditch effort by the Nazis to gain the favor of the French people. But not if the Allies pull the plug on this fluff piece of a project. Hitler's scheduled to make an appearance at a French film studio to start production, and while he comfortably explores the studio, strutting from set to set assuming he's protected by his army of minions, he'll be followed by an unseen director who's not here to give Adolf the star treatment, Agent Harry Hawker. While Hitler makes his way to hair and makeup, Harry Hawker arrives on the scene and begins his approach from the coastal insertion point. A short climb, an exhilarating zip line, and a few unsuspecting enemy soldiers later, Harry's got the Führer in his sights, and he's ready to call action. He's been encouraged to think outside the box, and if everything goes according to the script, Hitler's first close-up will be his last. As with previous Target Führer missions, there are plenty of creative ways to accomplish your assassination. And in this video, we're gonna take a look at some of the best ones in the newest title from Rebellion, Sniper Elite Resistance. Available now, Spycraft Services. Just like any film studio, Ville de Lac has provided a craft services team dedicated to serving food and refreshments for the hungry cast and crew. A small spread has been put out featuring meats, cheeses, and even some wine. Crafty even prepared a single sandwich on a plate for the Führer, who is a known vegetarian and notoriously picky eater. Harry sees the sandwich as an opportunity to add his own culinary spin. So while Hitler makes his rounds, Hawker approaches the meal and seasons it up with his own special blend of spices, then retreats to a safe position to watch his plan come together. When Hitler arrives, he annoyingly scrutinizes the table for cleanliness before enjoying his sandwich. He munches down a quarter of it, and sure enough, the poison begins to take effect. Oh, sorry, Mr. Adolf. Was that not what you ordered? Wine? 9. In one of Hitler's scenes, he tries the timeless French tradition of winemaking, a process that involves stepping on grapes to extract their juice. He doesn't seem crazy about the idea at first, and even calls the French deviants for doing it. But once he gets into the groove and starts stomping those grapes, he can't help but enjoy himself, and cracks a little smile that only a mother could love. Unfortunately for him, Harry paid a visit to the grape-stomping bucket to sabotage his scene. Now, what could he be putting in there? Hitler, now really enjoying himself in the deviant activity, suddenly stomps on the strategically placed trap Harry hid under the grapes, launching the Führer into a grape-flavored hangover that he's not gonna recover from. Yeah, this one is probably not gonna make it into the blooper reel. Courtesy flush. With the Führer on set today, the studio is crawling with extra security and enemy soldiers, and these are some of his elite bodyguards. That means Harry has to be careful about how he approaches this mission and must wait for a moment when his target is most vulnerable. And what could be more vulnerable than sitting on a toilet? After Hitler drops a few bombs of his own, he tries to flush them down, but oh, what's this? It's not working? Out of anger and embarrassment, Hitler frantically flushes so hard he activates the explosive Harry installed, detonating a bomb not of his own. Ugh. We hate to think about what a mess that made, but at least he put the toilet seat down. I've been staged. Part of Hitler's shtick is that he has to constantly prove that he has power over everything and everyone around him. To reflect that, one of his scenes shows him expressing his power over nature by stepping on the neck of a dead deer. Yeah, don't ask us why, we weren't in the writer's room for this one. But we're sure, in his own mind, it makes him look real tough. After kicking the animal to make sure it can't hurt him, he gets into character and does what he came to do. Unfortunately, he didn't notice the mine that Harry placed under the deer, right where he's supposed to step. Now, the animal takes the brunt of the explosion, but Hitler's not out of the woods yet. The deer's antlers were sent into the air after the blast, and when they come back down, they find a devastating mark. Ooh, now that is what I call a stag party. If you're enjoying some of our favorite Hitler assassinations, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and snipe that notification icon to make sure you never miss out on awesome Sniper Elite content. Not only will you be joining the ranks of the elite, but it helps us out a lot and ensures that we're able to keep making the videos you love. Thanks for your support. Now, back to watching Harry put Hitler in his place. Dead quiet on set. For our next box office worthy kill, Hitler arrives on a mountain-themed set behaving like a real diva, whining, complaining, and being generally unpleasant. And since the producers can't call his agents and have him fired, Harry steps in to handle the situation. You see, good old Harry's got some stage design experience, and he's already paid a visit to the set to add a few personal touches to the scene. After Hitler observes the work that has been done, he storms out in a tantrum. Behind him, the 2-story tall mountain in the background wants to throw a little tantrum itself, threatening to crush the Fuhrer and causing him to cower in fear. Unfortunately, right before it turns Adolf into a pancake, it stops. With a sigh of relief, Hitler tries to leave the stage once more, only to have his head caved in by a sabotaged stage light. Haha! Lights out for Hitler! Spud Splosion. Taking a stroll through the studio, Hitler encounters a set resembling a marketplace. He spies some fresh produce and decides to have a little snack. So the greedy little man reaches out to grab a potato? He can tell that that's an uncooked potato, right? When the spud he has his heart set on for some reason doesn't immediately come away from the rest, he gets a little frustrated. Hitler wants his potato, damn it! Well, after a sharp tug, the potato comes free, along with a grenade Harry straps to it? Hitler's face fills with fear as he realizes what's happening, but it's too late. The spud explodes right in his face, ending his crusade of cruelty. I guess there's no French fries for you, Fuhrer. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm just kidding. You didn't think we were gonna end this video without some testicle shots, did ya? Check these out. That probably wasn't the big premiere Hitler had in mind, but it works for us. All right, now we're done. These were some of our favorite kills, but we want to see yours. Share your Sniper Elite Resistance gameplay clips with us at the link in the description below for a chance to be featured in a future video. Sniper Elite Resistance is available now on Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, and Windows PC via Windows Store and Xbox app, Steam, and the Epic Game Store. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you sharpshooters in the next one.